My husband gives me 1 million naira every month for upkeep. He bought me a G Wagon last week. But, brothers and sisters, I am crying inside the G Wagon right now. I am typing this with shaky hands from my neighbor's bathroom. If Chief Dio finds me, I am dead. Please, if you're a young girl reading this, stop praying for a rich man. Pray for a God fearing man. Not all that glitters is gold. My name is Toke. I met Chief Dayo at a wedding in Ikeja 3 months ago. He was handsome, spread dollars like it was paper, and smelled like expensive perfume. When he asked me for my number, I thought God had finally picked my call. 2 weeks later, he proposed. My mother warned me, Toke, we don't know his village. We don't know his people. Why the rush? Mama, you are old school, I told her. He's an oil and gas magnate. I ignored her. We did a small wedding and I moved into his mansion in Lekki, Phase 1. The house was like paradise. Marble floors, gold chandeliers, swimming pool, but there was one room. Toke, Dio said on our first night, holding my face. You have access to everything. My cars, the whole house, but never enter the room in the basement. That is my prayer room. I need spiritual privacy for my business. I laughed. Is that all? No problem, baby. For 2 months, it was bliss. I was living the life. I posted pictures on Instagram, and my friends were commenting, God, when? And oppression. They didn't know I was sleeping with a stranger. Every night at 2 o'clock a.m., Dave would wake up. He would leave our bed and go down to the basement. He wouldn't return until 5 a.m., smelling of something burnt, like burnt hair and rotten eggs. When I asked him, he would get angry. I am battling spiritual forces to keep this money flowing. Do you want to go back to suffering? I kept quiet because I loved the money. But last night, curiosity killed the cat. Naya traveled to Abuja for a meeting. He was supposed to spend 2 days there. Around 1 a.m., I heard a sound downstairs. I sounded like a heavy footsteps. Is Dio back? I wondered. I went downstairs. The house was dark. The sound was coming from the basement, the prayer room. I knew I shouldn't go. My spirit told me to run back upstairs, but something was pulling me. I crept down the stairs. The door to the forbidden room was slightly open. Light was flickering inside, red light. I pushed the door open a little. Jesus. I clamped my hand over my mouth to stop the scream. The room was not a prayer room, it was a shrine. The walls were painted black. But that was not what made me almost faint. In the middle of the room, there was a large calabash, and inside the calabash was a large python. The snake was not moving. It was staring at a large portrait on the wall. I squinted to see the picture. It was my wedding picture, but my eyes in the picture had been scratched out with a razor blade, and there was fresh blood smeared over my forehead in the photo. Suddenly, the snake raised its head. It looked directly at the door where I was hiding. It hissed, and then I heard a voice. It wasn't the snake, it was coming from a speaker in the corner. It was Dion's voice on the phone. Baba, I have done the sacrifice. She is alone in the house now. Can the python swallow her tonight? I need that contract by Monday. My knees gave away. My husband, the man who bought me a G Wagon, was negotiating my death for a contract. Yes, a rough voice replied on the speaker. The snake smells her. It is hungry. I didn't wait to hear the rest. I ran. This does not make sense. What speaker? Am I getting it wrong? Well, let's continue. I ran out of the house in my nightwear barefoot. I didn't look back. I climbed the fence into my neighbor's compound and hid in their laundry room. That was 4 hours ago. I can hear police sirens outside now, but I don't know if they are real police or people Dio sent to catch me. I just received a text from Dio. Baby, why are you not in bed? I saw on the CCTV that you left the room. Come back inside. Let me explain. I am shaken. I have nowhere to go. What should I do? Should I run to the police or call my mother? I hear footsteps approaching my laundry room door. Is this fiction? Anyway, share your thoughts in the comments. I got this story